unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital. We've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm. It's the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders. Okay, now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Landover. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Okay, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills, and it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain high success in this league. I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. And off the play fake. Here's Goff. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get into that rhythm you want to find early.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Here he goes, third and long. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So third and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
Lions, first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Detroit.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running it with David Montgomery. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Off play action, Goff. Able to find Wright. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Goff now on third down. That's complete to Slaw. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down throw from Goff. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders force the turnover on the first series of this game. quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, all we're looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led by the second overall pick a decade ago out of the University of Oregon, Marcus Mariota.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
This is Jacory Kronsky-Merritt hitting it for the first time. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
It's a loss of a yard.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line, second down. Mariota. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
You're not. I see through your act, and I still enjoy.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Third and long for him here. Really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
A couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
So on fourth down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. This a 54-yarder. Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. The tight end going in motion right. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Goff on first and 10. Catch made left side by Laporta. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. No, second and 3 now. For a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down. A gain of 9 yards.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback who could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. And he Luvu there for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another one for Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Goff on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. And the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing in double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Trying to sneak here. Goff. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Montgomery does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Trying to run with Gibbs. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal. They go to him again. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. And we'll see what they do about 4th and goal in a few minutes. We've reached the end of our 1st quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. Bates' kick is up and good. And that's going to give them their first points of the ball game.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Samuel comes in motion left. Second down give to Kronsky Merritt. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
That's caught for the first. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Mariota the throw. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And now I live it. Ain't it a gift? No, it's God-given. I'm not gonna waste it.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On the gun, run for Kronsky Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to throw, Mariota. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move this chain! Still momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Kronsky Merritt goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Second and goal coming up from the 7. One of the tight ends motioning right. Kronsky Merritt again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with third and goal at the 6.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Now Mariota. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 7, Lions 3.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Escapes the defender. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Again, it's Gibbs. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions push their lead to 3.
Commanders 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Commanders are headed back out there now, led by Marcus Mariota. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Mariota now. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Lofts it deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. He dodged the tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, it's gone. He completes it in traffic. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. It's Gibbs on the carry. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun. Gone. He has the first over the middle. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Goff off the play action. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Gosh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Throw here, 3rd down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They've got 1st down from the 31. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Avonte Maddox up for that tackle. Second down now. They need 7.
Second and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing is Mariota. Completed over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Football. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Back to throw, Mariota. He tucks it and takes off. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up on first and 10. They bring McLaurin in motion right. Working on first down. He's got it over the middle. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Mariota. Catch made over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the red zone on first. He's going to tuck it and run. And he'll go down here. Covers up nicely after a gain of 7. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Second and 3 now. They're throwing it. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3.
Get ready to come in the club.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Shoots away from one. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Commander offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They've got first down from the 31. Motioning him from the slot right. To the air now on 1st and 10. His target, that's Lane. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Lane the motion man. Takes the 2nd down snap. Finds a man right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's a pickup of 9. And the Commanders will have a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. And the counter, Krosky Merritt. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Working now from the gun. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Commanders ready for the punt. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Gibbs now from the gun. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Play made by Jerron Payne.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. They're just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, gone. That's complete to Sloan. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the Lions the first.
Lions, first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Lions.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's a give to Gibbs. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on first. Down the left sideline he goes. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Lions push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Able to find Ertz. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here. He takes off with it. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that can tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Back to throw, Mariota. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Punt team on the field. And they could really use a good one here. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 16-point ball game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead.
Commanders 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Giving this to Krosky Merritt. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's Mariota now. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's going to be sent out of bounds to end a great pickup, but somehow did not pick up the first. It's going to be fourth down coming up. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So out now comes the punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Quickly out wide. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun. Gone. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the first.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Detroit.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 from the 41. They'll motion a tight end left. First down throw from Goff. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Three quarters in the books from this one. The Lions have fought their way to a strong lead in this one. They've got the football too. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Putting the tight end in motion. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 1.
1 yard to go. Trying to sneak here, Goff. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of a yard.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on third down on a sneak and get a first down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Goff to the air now. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Detroit Lions.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. To the right, he's got to Sloan. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Now Goff taking off with it. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now comes the Commander offense for another series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing is Mariota. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hold this one away.
Okay, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down. But there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. 27.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. They connect on the deep shot. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders drop the lead back to 13.
Commanders 14. Matt Gay to kick
Here's
off
Gay now to
for
handle the
Washington.
kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing is gone. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Play action here with Goff. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Goff now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that gives the Lions the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Handoff running right, Montgomery. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get 13 on the pickup, and that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting better on that run. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Offense to the line for 2nd down. This one to Williams out left side. And there's not going to be a off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
A run here. It's Montgomery. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. It's Montgomery again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 3-score game in the 4th. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
I'll try for 2. Goff gets his Lions set.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Flying forward on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He spins right by him. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mariota splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Now Mariota. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Mariota. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Ertz reels it in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Mariota. He's keeping it. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions.
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point, but this guy is going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Commanders 21.
Time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure them this win. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And they can trot out every offense's favorite formation now, Brock, and kneel out this win. Defense, no timeouts left to stop them. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Lions get the win on the road. And even on the road, this was a game they expected to win fairly convincingly. And I think we can say they've done just that, Brock, to the chagrin of the hometown fans who are hoping to see that upset. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as with that, we sign off from D.C.